Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you guys how to make a delicious chicken bowl salad. So in case you guys want to learn how to make this super easy and delicious recipe, just stay tuned and I'll show you how. Alrighty guys, so let's get started with the ingredients. So for this recipe we're going to need 2 pounds of chicken breast or thighs, 2 chipotle peppers in adobo sauce, a half of a white onion, 2 teaspoons of minced garlic, a half a teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of oregano, 1 teaspoon of cumin, 2 teaspoons of garlic salt, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and 2 tablespoons of white wine vinegar. For our cilantro lime rice, we're going to need 1 cup of white rice, 1 lime, 1 teaspoon of minced garlic, half a bunch of cilantro, 3 tablespoons of oil, and salt. We're also going to need 1 can of corn and 1 can of black beans, and green leaf lettuce. Let's not forget your favorite toppings. So these are ingredients, now let's get started. Alright guys, so first we're going to start by cleaning our chicken. I already washed it, so now I'm just going to cut it. If you want to marinate your chicken as a whole, then you can always do that, but for me, I'd rather cut it before I marinate. So I'm just going to remove the fat, and this is all optional. And I'm going to cut them. Ooh, see that? Yeah. Get rid of that. So now I'm just going to cut them into strips and then in half. So it just depends on how big you want your pieces of chicken, then it depends on how big you're going to cut them if you decide to cut them while we marinate our chicken. So I'm just going to cut my chicken like that. And if you want to cut them smaller, then that's going to be up to you. Or like I said, just marinate like that as a whole chicken breast. Alright, so once our chicken is ready, we're going to throw it in a bowl where we're going to let it marinate. Okay. Alright, so next we're going to grab our half an onion and we're going to cut it in half. 1 half is going to go to our rice. So set it to the side. And then this other half, we're just going to cut it into strips. So now just throw them in with your chicken. So next we're going to grab our chipotle peppers and we're going to slice them into small cubes. Alrighty, so if this chicken was for me only, I will put 4 chili peppers just because I like it a little bit spicy. But because I am going to feed it to my kids as well, 2 chiles are going to be fine. And also make sure that you grab some of the sauce. And now we're just going to cut it into small cubes. Okay, so once you cut them up, throw them in with your chicken and onion. Alright, so we're going to also add the sauce, the chipotle sauce. Our 2 tablespoons of olive oil. 2 tablespoons of white wine vinegar. Our 2 teaspoons of minced garlic or 2 garlic cloves. Our garlic salt, oregano, cumin, and black pepper. So now we're just going to mix it all together and make sure that all of our chicken is evenly coated. Alright, so now we're going to grab a piece of foil and we're going to cover it. Alright, so now we're going to put it in our refrigerator and let it marinate for at least 2 hours. Alright, for our cilantro lime rice, we're going to get our onion and we're going to cut it up in small little cubes. Alright, so once we have our onions chopped up, we're going to work on our cilantro. Just grab your bunch of cilantro and start chopping it. Alright, so once we have our cilantro chopped up, we're going to squeeze out the lime juice from our lime. Make sure that you get a juicy lime. Okay, and we're going to need 1 3/4 cup of water. Alright, so my medium frying pan, I'm going to set it on medium-high heat. I'm going to add my 3 tablespoons of oil. And once that heats up, we're going to throw in our rice. All right, so once our oil is hot, we're going to add our rice. So just move it around. And we are not going to toast our rice. So we're just going to cook it for about 5 minutes. All right, so once our rice looks like this, we are going to add our onion and our minced garlic. So just cook them for a few seconds. Lower down the heat to the lowest setting on your stove. We're going to add 1 3/4 cups of water. I'm going to add a little pinch of salt, our lime juice, and cilantro. So give it a quick mix. We're going to cover it and let it simmer for 25 minutes. Do not open your lid, do not move your rice, just leave it there and let it simmer. Okay, so after 25 minutes, our rice should be done. So now I'm just going to turn it off. Just give it a quick mix. Just give it a quick mix and now set it to the side and let it sit for 5 minutes. All right, so meanwhile, we can start cooking our corn and our beans. So I'm just going to put them in a small saucepan and just cook my beans and my corn. All right, so once your corn begins to boil, turn it off, remove it from the heat, and do the same with your beans. That's done. So just set them to the side for now. All right, so once we're ready to cook our chicken, I'm going to grab a large frying pan. I'm going to set it on medium-high heat. And once that heats up, that's hot already, I'm going to throw in my chicken. So now I'm just going to cook my chicken for about 10 minutes or until your chicken is fully cooked. And like I said, if you decide to marinate your full pieces of chicken breast or chicken thigh, and then you're gonna cut your pieces of meat after you cook it. All right guys, so after 7 minutes, take a piece of your chicken and cut it in half just to check and make sure that it is cooked. By now, it should be fully cooked. You can see. Okay, so now our chicken is ready and we are ready to put our chicken balls together. All right, so while we wait for our chicken to cool down, we're going to start to cut our lettuce leaves. And I'm still going to rinse them. So throw them in a bowl. Okay, so I'm also going to serve it with guacamole. That I already have a video on this. I'll leave the link in the corner so you guys can go check it out. So I'm just going to finish it up. And then we will be ready to put everything together. Like I said, you can top it with whatever your choice of toppings. But for me, guacamole, it's a must. Okay, voila. Cool. All right, so once I'm ready to serve, I'm going to strain my corn. Just like that, it will be easy to serve it. Okay. All right, so once we're ready to serve, I'm going to start by placing my lettuce on one side of the bowl. All right, so next to my lettuce, I'm going to add my rice. And I love the rice, so I'm going to add a little bit extra. And then I'm going to add my beans. And then my corn. And then on on top of my lettuce, I'm going to place my chicken. And that just depends on how much chicken you want. But this is all our protein, so make sure you add a good amount. And let me tell you, that smells delicious. Okay, and then in my middle, I'm going to place my cheese. And the cheese is whatever type you want. And then my guacamole. And then of course our sour cream. And our bowl is ready to be enjoyed. Alrighty guys, and now for the best part, the taste test. And of course, you know, you can mix it all around however you want to eat your bowl of salad. I enjoy it like this actually. So good. And seriously guys, super good. Everything is delicious and the chicken is not too spicy, so your kids are going to be able to enjoy it. Or if you're someone that doesn't like, you know, spicy food, this is perfect. And the rice, everything is just delicious. Alrighty guys, and there you have it on how I make a super easy and delicious chicken bowl salad. I hope you guys had enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, and if you recreate this recipe, please don't forget to tag me on any of my social medias, and if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button so you guys can be part of our family. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, no, no. Eres perfecta mujer, de la cabeza a los pies. Tú pasas de mi nivel, tú tienes el piquete. De la forma que tú besas, mami, más simétrica que un origami. De la forma que tú besas, mami, más simétrica que un origami. Eres perfecta.